So, welcome back to another episode of Red Yellow Reviews. There isn't a whole lot to discuss in today's video. It's going to be pretty short because we only have two games to talk about and one left to predict. So, let's just get right into this. So first, let's discuss the AFC Championship Game or the AFC Conference Game, whatever the hell you want to call it. We had the Cincinnati Bengals going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this game pretty much went exactly the way I thought it was going to. The Bengals ended up winning this game against the Chiefs. And this would have sounded shocking to a lot of people, I'm sure, but this is what I predicted, and I was right. The Chiefs, like I have said, and I have been saying, are not this win all be all team. They're a team that can be upset. They're a game that will give up a game or two and can choke in the long order. The Bengals, on the other hand, have proven that despite the fact that they were a shit team for a very long time or complete garbage last year, was a team that was going to come into these playoffs and compete. And after they won the wild card game against the Raiders, they have proven to me that they're a team that is going to compete here. I predicted them winning against the Titans, and I said they were going to beat the Chiefs, and I was correct on both of those games. Although I did not think they were going to get past the Raiders, and once they did, they showed me that they were a team that was, it hurts to say this, but belonged in the postseason. So the Chiefs, as much as I wanted them to lose, I also thought they were going to lose, and I was correct on this assessment. The game went down to the wire, like I said it would. It was going to be a close game, obviously, and it was a very close game. Went into overtime. The Chiefs had the ball first in overtime, but were not able to deliver, and so the Bengals stole the game away and are probably currently on their way to the Super Bowl as we speak, if not there already. So, yeah, not much of a shocker to me because I predicted them to win, but I'm sure a shocker to many. Saying that the Bengals beating the Chiefs probably sounds like an insane thing to say, let alone an insane thing to say that the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, I got this game right, and I'm happy I got this game right because I hate the Chiefs. So, yeah, the game went pretty much exactly as I thought it would. So, let's get into the other one. So, the NFC Championship game. There isn't too much to discuss here because I didn't actually end up getting to watch this game. But based on the score, you can tell it was a close game and kind of went the way I thought it would, but with a much different result. I did not see the Rams beating the 49ers. I assumed that the 49ers would win this game, and I was wrong on my assessment, but I don't really think there's too much to discuss. I think this game really, at the end of the day, could have gone either way, and clearly, based on a 3-point difference, certainly still could have gone either way. It just didn't go in the 49ers' favor, and yeah, I mean, I was wrong. I still would say the 49ers are probably a stronger team overall, despite the fact that the Rams were the NFC champions this year and the fact that they took the crown in this game. I would still say, if you really analyze both teams, I would say the 49ers are probably still a better team, but they weren't that night. They lost. The Rams are the NFC champions. Now, I didn't really care which way this game went. I'm surprised it went the way it did, but also not really, because this was going to be a close game regardless. I just, I had the 49ers win this game, and I mean, yeah, they didn't. Oh well. I will say this about the Rams, though. I definitely have underestimated their skills because I thought they're a much weaker team than I have anticipated for this postseason. Pretty much been betting on them to lose the whole time they've been around, and they have not. They have just kept persevering, and now they're going to the Super Bowl. So I will have to give the Rams some credit. They are a much better team than I have given them credit for this postseason. And they're going to the Super Bowl, and they are the NFC champions. But yeah, I mean, close game by the looks of things. It is what it is. Got that game wrong, so I'm half right. I've been right on every single AFC divisional game and every single, the AFC conference game, and I've been wrong on all the NFC ones. So it's kind of weird that I'm getting this split being right on the AFC and being wrong on the NFC. Well, what do you know? I mean, fuck. I guess I know my conference a little better than the other ones, right? But let's just get into my Super Bowl prediction now. So the Super Bowl, it's going to be the Rams and the Bengals. Now, this is a Super Bowl I don't think anyone would have predicted happening. Maybe a couple of people would have been bold and said, yeah, you know what, the Rams are going this year because they're a relatively, yeah, they're a good team, you know, but the fucking Bengals, no one saw that coming at all. I saw it coming once it came down to it, but if you had told me this at the beginning of the season, I think anyone would have said, yeah, that's nuts. You're out of your mind. So here we are, Rams and Bengals. Now, originally, you know, when it came to the conference predictions, I said the 49ers are going to beat the Rams and that the Bengals were, in fact, going to beat the Chiefs. So I had the 49ers and the Bengals, in which I said the 49ers would win. But now this is a different situation. Now it's the Rams instead of the 49ers going up against the Bengals. That's a different team. Things could play differently. And obviously, they could play differently than I predicted, regardless, because, you know, I am not Nostradamus. I cannot predict the future. I can only make my best bet based on what I have observed and what I think. I am wrong from time to time, clearly. So, how do I think this game is going to shape up? Well, you have the Rams, who have impressed me because I have underestimated how good of a team they really are. And obviously, the Bengals, I have underestimated how good of a team they really are, although I predicted them to win both of their divisional game and conference games. So I predicted those correctly because I thought they were a team that was going to fight through that. But now, here they are on the big stage. Can they be the first big cat team to win a Super Bowl? Can they be that team? Well, let's think about it. You have the Rams, who have fought their way here with some close games, who have impressed me, and you have obviously the Bengals, who have impressed me. The Rams, I still continue to believe, are not the amazing team in the NFL, the best team in the NFL. They have gotten through their opponents, but are they really that amazing? That's the question here. Can they win the Super Bowl? And, you know, a lot of people might say, okay, beating the Bengals, whatever, right? But no, the Bengals are clearly a good fucking team now. They're a force to be reckoned with now. They have gotten rid of the Titans. They have gotten rid of the Chiefs. Now, I have said previously, the Titans are a team that could be upset. The Chiefs are definitely a team that could be upset. But those are still an accomplishment, undoubtedly, especially for a team like the Bengals. The Bengals are not going to let off that gas when it comes to the Super Bowl. They're going in with sheer heart and desire because, I mean, this is the Super Bowl and the Bengals never been to a fucking Super Bowl. At least I don't think they have. We can look it up right now, but I know they haven't won one for sure. Have the Bengals ever been to the Super Bowl? Let's find out. Oh, shit. No, wait. Oh. Is that so? They have 3 times. They lost both of those times. Very long time ago. But nonetheless, in recent memory, this has not been foreseen. Okay, so this is a whole different ballpark now. Can they win this game? Now, I am going to make my prediction here. I think the answer to that question is yes. I think the Bengals are going to fucking win the Super Bowl. Now, that sounds nuts, but hey, look, they're in the Super Bowl now. Okay, so it's not like, you know, I'm saying this when they won 2 fucking games of the year. Saying this now is really just a 50-odd bet. Now, most people are probably going to say the Rams are going to win this game, but this is the stage now. The Bengals have proven themselves beyond a doubt. The Rams have proven themselves to an extent, but as I had previously said, I do not think the Rams are that good of a team. I think this is where the train stops. I think this is it. I think the Rams are going to be too comfortable going into this game against Cincinnati, where Cincinnati is going to be extremely uncomfortable, meaning that they're going to go out of their way to ensure a win here because they are hungry for that win. For Cincinnati to say they won a Super Bowl, they can finally hang at least some kind of banner up in their fucking stadium. For the Rams, they fucking lost to us twice in the Super Bowl. And you know what? I like watching the Rams lose Super Bowls a little bit because of that. But I really could give a fuck less about this game, like at all. I don't hate or like the Rams. I don't hate or like the Bengals. The only thing is, it'd be a little funny if the Bengals win, but also they kind of been sucking for so long. Do they really deserve to win the Super Bowl? Well, they fought their way here, so I guess they kind of do. I don't know. I don't really care, but I think this is going to be a very, very close game. I think it's going to go down to the wire, without a doubt. But I think the Bengals are going to win this one, take this one away. I think the Rams still have a lot more to prove than a Super Bowl win worthy. Whereas the Bengals have proven that they're a force to be fucking reckoned with and that they're a team that you cannot underestimate. I think the Rams are going to kind of turn a blind eye to the Bengals' performance in this postseason. I think they're going into this game saying, hey, you know what? We're NFC Championship for the fucking Rams, and those are the Bengals. And I think the Bengals are going to exploit that. I think the Bengals are going to exploit what the Rams are going to try to do on offense. And I think they're definitely going to exploit their defense with some surprising offensive gains because the Rams are probably going to this game a little too comfortable. Now, with that being said, I had the Bengals winning the Super Bowl because I think it's going to go to a close game regardless. But if I had originally predicted the 49ers to go to this game, I think the 49ers, although they did lose to the Rams, still are a more put together team that has the chess pieces there to really secure a win. That game still was going to go either way regardless, but I still think that it was a bit of an upset if you want to put it into that kind of terms because I still feel like the 49ers are a better team than the Rams. Although I can't really say that because the 49ers did lose to the Rams. With that being said, I think the 49ers were the better opponent to go against this. I can't believe I'm saying this. Hot Cincinnati team. So I think the Bengals take the cake here simply because Rams are going in not as great as it seems they are and too comfortable, and the Bengals are going in and they're not going to stop and let off that gas pedal. So I mean, it's going to be an extremely close game. Could still definitely go either way without a doubt. But I think the Bengals are taking the cake in this one. But yeah, that's it. I mean, there's not anything else to talk about. If I'm wrong, then maybe I'll upload a fucking 2-minute segment talking about, oh well, I was wrong about the Super Bowl, whatever. But who gives a shit? I'm just still waiting for September to come. So, see ya.